how to go from working on the checkouts in Asda to becoming a probation officer. By the end of this video, I want you to feel empowered and confident that yes, this job is something that you can do. My name is Sarah and I worked as a probation officer. I've worked there for over 10 years and now I coach people like you to be successful in their application for the probation officer. But if you're also watching this and maybe you don't want to be a probation officer but you want to work in prisons, forensic psychology or other areas of criminal justice, all these tips are going to be just as useful for you as well. Okay, so can you really go from having a job on a checkout in Tesco's or Asda to becoming a probation officer? Yes, you can. So the main problem that I see with people who I've worked with, and I used to work on the checkouts in Sainsbury's before I went to uni, is you're really undervaluing yourself. You don't realise how much value you have to someone's life. Working on the checkouts, you are constantly coming into contact with members of the public. You are having conversations with them, even maybe without even knowing it, assessing what kind of mood they're in. You are seeing them interact with their family. You are seeing people in your local community. These are all skills that are really valuable as a probation officer. And one of the main questions that I get asked is, how do I get experience? Or people say to me, I don't think I've got enough experience. And I think what it is people are not recognizing the experience that you already have that is valuable. And then it's about turning that experience into writing so that you're actually communicating that effectively on your application. And that is something that I specifically help you with on my programs. So if you are sitting there thinking, yeah, I've worked in retail now for a couple of years or my whole life, I'm ready to move on from that, but I don't think I've got the right experience, then carry on watching, because I can guarantee you have the experience and you're sitting on that and you could be impacting somebody's life, but because of your limiting belief, you're not. And it's understandable why we think like that. I used to think like that because we are constantly told what a certain job role should be or what a certain job role looks like, whether that's your current job role or the job role of a probation officer. Maybe you've seen people that are in jobs that are higher paid than you. Maybe you've seen people that have gone to uni. Maybe you've seen the job application and it's making you feel really small. That is one of the main kind of problems. Another problem is we're not really taught in life to sell ourselves or celebrate our successes. It's seen as arrogant, but that's holding us back. And there is that statistic, I'm sure you may have heard this before, that women apply for jobs when they're like 99.9% got all the experience, and men apply when they've maybe got like 54% experience. So especially if you're a woman watching this, I want you to know that you probably have all the experience just from being who you are and living the life that you've lived. Whether that's working in retail, looking after family members, being a mum, being a carer for someone, just being a good listener to your friends. All of that counts. So why does this video even matter? Because I want you to have someone that's cheering you on to say, yes, you've got all these skills, you've got all these abilities. You could be in a job where you are impacting someone's life on a daily basis. You could be in a job where you're earning way more money. So maybe you're working in retail now, working 35 hours a week. You could be working 20 hours a week, getting the same money, but being a probation service officer. So to be a probation service officer, you don't even need a degree. If you want to be a probation officer, you do have to have a degree. So again, you can decide, okay, let me try it out. Try being a probation service officer. Go and have a look at my other videos. I'll leave them here. I explain the differences between probation service officer and probation officer. But the one thing to know is it's not just sitting in a room talking to people. There are some admin skills as well, but I'm sure you've got those skills. If you are managing a home, paying rent, paying bills, so managing your kids' school stuff, you've got admin skills. The area that you are probably need to develop is how to communicate that in your application form. So make sure you go and watch my other videos. I hope this just gave you that little bit of inspiration that, yeah, you can actually do it. Like I said, I worked in Sainsbury's, I then went to uni and then became a probation officer. Not as succinct as that, but go and watch my other videos for like full in-depth exploration of that. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the video next where I'll share more tips.